Recuerda que tal vez me amabas, pero ahora yo sé.
What's up? It's Billy Brisbane. Upping up the vibes on the Thursday, man. First guy that we're going to look at in this video, though, is going to be Patrick Mahomes at $12,000, $17,000 over there on FanDuel. Last week, Patrick Mahomes looked pretty good in this offense, and the Chiefs' offense looked balanced, man. Mahomes finished with 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, while adding 20 rushing yards. The offense looked balanced. Mahomes threw for a season low 24 pass attempts, the third fewest pass attempts by Mahomes in his career. That's back-to-back weeks that Mahomes finished below 30 pass attempts, only 12 times in his career. He's done that. Mahomes started off the year with 14 passing touchdowns in the first 4 games for the Chiefs, but in the last 9 games, he's only thrown for 13 touchdowns. In Mahomes' first game versus the Chargers, though, he threw for 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. If he can replicate those similar numbers, he could smash on tonight's slate. The second guy that we're going to be looking at, though, is Travis Kelce. Last week's he was held to 4 targets, second straight week for 3 catches for 27 yards. Kind of back-to-back dud games for Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has been, historically one of the best tight ends at the position, but not really this year. The Chargers have been giving it up to the tight end position, though. There should be a chance for Kelce to reintroduce himself. One of Kelce's 3 100-yard games this season came against the Chargers earlier this season. The Chargers have given up the 6th most fantasy points to the tight end position so far this year. The other guy that we're going to be looking at for the Chiefs is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Helaire has had 3 solid games since returning to action following a 5-game layoff. Helaire has averaged 13 carries for 58.5 yards in 2 games. Also, in the last 3 weeks, he's averaged 15.3 receiving yards per game, grabbing 9 passes for 46 yards. If CHE can manage 15 touches in this game, he should be productive once again. In his only game versus the Chargers this season, he rushed the ball for 17 times for 100 yards with 2 catches for 19 yards and a touchdown. The Chargers are 31st in the league, allowing 140.7 yards per game to the running back position. On the Chargers side, though, we're going to deep dive on the Chargers. Jalen Guyton, he doesn't receive a ton of targets, but he's efficient with the ones that he receives. He's only played 56% of the snap shares in the last 2 games, but he's put together these 2 stat lines: 4 catches for 90 yards and 1 touchdown last week, and then 3 catches for 87 yards and a touchdown the week before. Even though he's low volume, he's proved himself to be a big piece in this offense with Herbert. Even with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams coming back and taking up all the coverage, I think he still has a chance to produce, and it's only going to take him 2 balls to produce, hence that pitcher that we used there tonight. And then the last guy that we're going to be looking at, though, is Jared Cook. Checking the availability of tight end Donald Parfin Jr. will be important to see for tomorrow's inactives. If he is out, though, Jared Cook could absolutely smash on tomorrow's slate at low ownership, $5,400 on DK and $7,500 on FanDuel. He's in a good matchup versus the Chiefs, who have allowed the 12th most points to opposing tight ends. But make sure you hit the like button on your way out and hit the bell notification for all of our other live videos on Pub Sports Radio. And make sure you follow me over on Twitter at Getting Bills.
Welcome to Pub Sports Radio. Catch Betting with the Bag Mondays through Fridays at 10 a.m. with special guest Low Shack on Tuesdays. Later on at 3, it's NBA Puck Hub with your hosts Ian Cameron, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trotwam, and more. Coming up after that, see what the latest is in college basketball and NCAA net profit at 4 p.m. Covering UFC fights on live stream, it's the Pub Up crew with the best bets, fight updates, and live reactions.